Welcome to this ClickShare information video. I would like to show you how to access the web interface where you can set advanced configuration options for your ClickShare base unit. I will also show you 5 common configuration options. Let me show you how. To configure the ClickShare base unit, access the ClickShare web interface. To do this wirelessly, connect to the ClickShare Wi-Fi network from available networks. The default SSID for a base unit is ClickShare the unit serial number. If prompted for a password, use the default password ClickShare. If you can't see the ClickShare network, try typing in the SSID directly, or I will also show you later how to connect with a cable. Launch a browser and enter the wireless IP address of the ClickShare base unit, which is normally 192.168.2.1. Log in using the default username and password admin. You can also connect via the LAN. Connect the base unit to your LAN with an Ethernet cable. Take note of the base unit's wired IP address. See the top right corner of the ClickShare wallpaper when the screen is not being shared. Launch a browser and enter the wired IP address. Log in using the default username and password admin. You can also access the web interface through a direct connection with an Ethernet cable. The IP address 192.168.1.23. To do this, you'll need to make sure the IP address of your laptop is in the correct range. If not, you'll have to set a static IP address in this range. Now you're connected to the ClickShare web interface, you can change the configuration of the ClickShare base unit. Let's start by changing the standby settings. To change the settings, click the Setup tab and then the Display tab. Go to Display Output Settings section. To set a display timeout, move the slider until the desired displayed timeout is reached. To adjust the Show Screen Saver, move the slider until the desired time is reached. Click Apply. If there are a lot of Wi-Fi networks near your meeting room, use a Wi-Fi scanner such as Insider or Xyrus to find a free or less congested wireless channel. To change the Wi-Fi channel, click the Setup tab in the web interface and then the Advanced tab. In the Wi-Fi settings section, you can change the Wi-Fi frequency range by clicking on the drop-down box and selecting the one you'd like to use. ClickShare base units are set to use the frequency range 5 GHz by default, as it's normally less congested than the 2.4 GHz range. You can use either range. Select the wireless channel in the pick list. Click Apply to confirm changes. Reboot the ClickShare base unit to apply the Wi-Fi changes. In some situations, you might want to limit the strength of the ClickShare Wi-Fi network. In Wi-Fi settings, adjust the signal strength slider. Click Apply to confirm changes, and then reboot the ClickShare base unit to apply your changes. There are 3 passwords associated with each ClickShare base unit. To change the Wi-Fi password, in Wi-Fi settings enter a new password and confirm that password. Click Apply to confirm changes. Reboot the ClickShare base unit to implement the changes. To change the administrator password, click on the Maintenance tab and click on Password. Enter the existing password and a new password twice. Click Apply to implement the changes. You can follow similar steps to update the web interface integrator password. ClickShare displays a wallpaper image on the meeting room display if nothing is being shared. To change the wallpaper, click on the Setup tab and click on Wallpaper. You can then select an available wallpaper. Turn off the wallpaper option altogether, or click on the plus icon, then browse and upload your own personalised wallpaper. The file you upload must be less than 2.5 megabytes in size and suitable for a 1920 by 1080 pixel display. Your changes will apply instantly. And that is how you use the web interface to configure options on your ClickShare base unit.